What it do, YouTube? DEBK Mafia family. Y'all already know who it is, man. Y'all know it's a whole bunch of dog business. When I get on y'all screen, man, you're now tuned in to the world's most lit bully breeding vlog, man. It's your boy Mike, man, over here Design Exotic Bully Camp. Tapping in with you guys one more time for the one time, man. Before we get into this video, if you ain't already part of the family, consider hitting that subscribe button, man. Join the family, man. Because y'all don't want to miss what's coming up next, man. Y'all don't want to miss this, man. As you guys know, yesterday, the breeding was completed with Lola to Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop is Isabella and Tan, full visual fluffy. And Lola is blue and tan, fluffy carrier, carrying other colors. Unfortunately, she is not a testable chocolate or Isabella carrier, so we're only going to get really lilacs and blues out of the litter. But we're going to get fluffies, and they're going to be big ropes. So, hey, that's the business. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. Still can't beat that. Still a win-win situation for the camp, man. So, excited about that. The waiting game begins. Now we're going to sit and wait and see if she takes, which I'm pretty confident she will. Lamb Chop, man, he's a proven producer, so it's only her second heat, so there shouldn't be no reason she shouldn't take. So we're just gonna sit and wait and make sure she, you know, have a healthy and successful litter, man. So let me let y'all check out the bulls. I got them out. The sun is out early, so it's kind of hot, so we won't be out here long. So let me let y'all check them out. Yeah, we got them out. They ran over here to the field, which is really their first time ever doing so. They never just really ran down here to the field like that. As soon as we stepped outside, they ran down here. So I just let them do them, man. Lola, get over here. Offset, chill out, bro. So yeah, I just let them come out and do them, man, for a little while. The sun is already out. It's not too hot, but it is hot. So we're not gonna have them out here that long. But man, the boy Offset, man, let me let y'all give y'all a recap on what Offset got going on. Right now, he is at $750 paid in full, man, until his first in-house drop. One of his in-house, whichever one dropped first, or whichever one is confirmed, I know they dropped, but when his first in-house drop, he's going up to $1,500, man, until, you know, I'll run $1,500 for a while with a $500 lock-in, but I'm gonna max him out probably at $3K. I can see it now. He probably gonna max out at probably about $3K, but so a recap of his litters, upcoming litters and breedings that have taken place. We got first it was Offset to Honey, which is a Soji granddaughter, some baked blood. That's my cousin's female. Then we got Offset to Nova. Come here. We got Offset to Nova that took place. Bella. We got Offset to Nova. Stop. They always into something, man. So Bella. Hold on, guys. She over there scavenging, thinking. Hold on, guys. All right, y'all. Like I was saying, we got Bella to Honey. That drops in another week or two. Then we got Bella to Nova. Then we got Bella to Diamond and Chocolate. Then we're gonna have Bella to Blue Drink. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, cause Bella done rearranged my whole chain of thought. We got Offset to Honey. That drops in the next next week or so. Then we got Offset to Nova. Then we got Offset to Chocolate and Offset to Diamond. Then next, Offset to Blue Dream. So Offset, he's set up and still waiting on Beefcake to come in heat. Still waiting on Cash Doll to come in heat. We're waiting on, who else we're waiting on? Ducky to come back in heat. And Bunny. We're still waiting on 4 females, man. All these females will be going to Offset. Then we're gonna have Offset to Bella. That that breeding will be taking place on her next heat. So, man, Offset is he's set up for success, man. He can't fail. He cannot fail me, man, because we got all different classes of females. So it's really gonna show what my boy can produce, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for that. But man, I can't wait for this right here, man. I can't wait to see what she does, man. This will be my first Frenchie litter, man. That I'll be able to whelp and stuff like that, you know, to produce. I produced my first Frenchie litter. Like I said, I had a Frenchie before, but she was about 5 to 6 months when I rehomed her or whatever. And she is bred. She's about to have a litter too, but it's none of mine. So, you know, but I'm in the Frenchies now, man. I'm kind of liking the Frenchies a lot. The more I do my homework, the more I dig into the breed. I'm starting to like it. It's kind of complicated when you're dealing with, you know, DNA and stuff like that. But as far as their temperament, you know, the health-wise, you know, I pretty much, you know, I'm liking it. You know what I'm saying? And this boy, he gonna die here. I'll never get rid of him. I get rid of everything else before I get rid of him. But I think I'm gonna dig more into the Frenchies and just, you know, I'm gonna still do the bullies, of course, but I'm about to focus on the Frenchies a lot more. So I won't be keeping any boys off of Offset. So any boys that I produce in these in-house litters, I will not be keeping them. I'm only gonna keep females off of him to take back to him. I will not be keeping any boys until I do a 2-time Offset. That's when I produce my stud off of a 2-time Offset breeding. So all the boys that he produce will be available. So man, y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. The next couple of months to come, we got these litters dropping and puppies will be available, man. Right now, nothing is available at the moment. We got one Frenchie pup, a fluffy carrier that's available, but so if y'all interested in him, man, I'll post a picture right here. Y'all call the number on the screen. Tap in, man. He going for a good ticket. He is a fluffy carrier. So you take him to another fluffy carrier, you can produce visual fluffies off that boy. He is a lilac and tan, a blue and tan male. He's about going on 5 months, I believe. That's off of Superstar and Dior. So y'all tap in if y'all interested in that puppy right there. Yeah, man, I'll tap back in with you guys in just a second. I'm gonna let them back in, put them up after they finish playing, and we'll cut the camera back on and chop it up with you guys some more. All right, so to my breeders, it is the next day anyway. Yesterday I couldn't finish the video out, so here you guys. So we're gonna finish it out today. But I got a question to my breeder and you know, the ones that, well, it's really to breeders. So I got a question to my breeders, man. If you subscribe to the channel, if you watch this video and you are a breeder, a dog breeder, don't matter what dog, what do you guys prefer, a surgical or AI, or do you try to get them to breed naturally when you're breeding your dogs? Me personally, I'm accustomed to AIs. I've never done a surgical before, never had a surgical done before, but I did have a TCI done, which is almost kind of the same concept as a surgical, where they put the semen right on the, right on the ovary or the eggs or whatever. But I like doing AIs because it's quick and it's fast, and you can breed multiple times. I don't understand, or I don't see how there's a difference, or your chances are higher with surgicals and TCIs than it is with an AI. I don't know where Offset went. He went up around this tree or something. I heard him, but I don't see him. There you go. But it's said that the chances are higher with a surgical because they open the dog up and they place the semen right on the eggs. Now with AIs, I understand that with dogs that pool blood when they're in heat, like Bella did in her first heat. If you go back and watch the videos, you'll see Bella. On her first heat, she was pooling blood. I understand with AIs, it's almost impossible to get a dog pregnant, which that's understandable. You would have to drain the blood, pull the blood, and or do a surgical on them to get them pregnant. But I mean, if she's not pooling, you know what I'm saying, you run 2-3 AIs, back to back. Stop, Bella. Then I don't see why a dog should take, especially if you've already cleaned her out, flushed her out, and you. Hey, I must be sleepy, y'all. You've already cleaned her out and gave her antibiotics, and I don't see why a dog shouldn't take off of AIs, which I've had a good success rate off of AIs. The only dog I had that didn't take off of AI was Ducky, and that's because they split the semen and then they added an extender. You don't supposed to add an extender if you're breeding a dog locally. You only add an extender when you're shipping semen. So that could have been a problem with that could have been a reason she didn't take. Well, they only put like 2 cc's in her at a time, you know what I'm saying? But they made it 4 cc's when they added 2 mLs of the extender. So that's the only dog that I didn't have take, you know what I'm saying? So all my other ones, man, I've been successful with AIs, just running AIs, man. Like I said, I've never done a surgical, so I'm not sure the percentage on surgicals, but I did have people do surgicals. I know breeders that did surgicals and their dog didn't take. I know people that did AIs and their dog didn't take. I know people that did TCIs and dog didn't take. I really believe that it's, up to the health. It comes down to the health of the female, man. Your female got to be in good health, you know what I'm saying? You have to flush these females out after every heat. You do have to flush them out with antibiotics, man. And sometimes, I've even seen people that don't flush the females out and they still take, but it's a high chance of females catching a bacterial infection after every litter or after every heat, so especially with the pooling blood, pooling blood can cause your dog to catch pyometra, you know what I'm saying? So you have to clean them out, you know what I'm saying? So while she pooled, I did hit her with that green stuff that I got, and then when she comes in heat again, I'm gonna hit her with 5 more days of it before I breed her. So like soon as she come in heat, I'll probably do it like a month before she come in heat. A month before, when she turned 9 months, I might just go on and do it then. Just because I know she'll be coming in heat 10, 11, 12 months. So So I might just go on and hit her with 5 more days of that green stuff, just to prevent any pooling or prevent any bacterial infections. But me personally, man, I'm cool with AIs, man. What do you guys prefer? AIs, surgical, TCI, you know what I'm saying, or natural ties? I know some people, I've seen some people that'll take their dogs, I seen it on YouTube, man. They'll take their dogs and they'll, get the male and put him inside the female, you know what I'm saying, and have them to tie naturally. That's too much work, man. If you can't, man, that's too much work, man. Just jack the dog off. Just pull the semen from the dog and put it into the female, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work trying to get a dog to sit still for one, and then try to put, guide the dogs inside. I'll say stop. Try to guide him inside, the female. That's just too much work, man. I'd rather just go on and hit the AI, boom, bam, wham, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and go on and get up out of there, man. Can't do, even with a TCI, man. TCI just boom, wham, bam, one shot and done, that will, like if you did 2 AIs and then the next day you did a TCI, that would, better your chances of your dog getting pregnant. But I mean, shoot, your dog can get pregnant off of every AI you do in a breeding session. So if you bred your dog today, she can get pregnant. Then you bred her to, the next day, she can get pregnant. Then you skip a day or skip 2 days and you breed her again, she can get pregnant. So guess what you just did? You just complicated your expected due date, you know what I'm saying? Because she can get pregnant every time you insert semen in her. They can get pregnant on different days. That's why and literally sometimes when you do that, you have dogs that have missing hair on their paws, missing hair on their face, you know what I'm saying, around their nose, they missing hair. And then you have some puppies that are full body because you pulled on the day that those puppies were already fully developed. So when you do multiple AIs and breedings like that in a row, and you're skipping days and stuff like that, it just complicates your due days. That's why I do no more than 3, and I won't skip a day. That way, if I pull on 63 days from the last day, that means I'm 62 and 61 from the second and first day. So I'm pulling at a safe time, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't do the reverse progesterone test, man. I go off of the days. I pull at 61 days, man. 61 days is the earliest I pull my dogs. Like the last that I had, I actually pulled them early. I pulled them at 60 days or 59 days or something like that. Because you can tell when you pull a dog early because their hair missing on their, around their paws and their face, their ears don't have hair, stuff like that. So I really pulled them a little early because I bred them on Sunday, Monday, I skipped Tuesday, and I bred them on a Wednesday. She could have taken on all of those days, but I really think she took on that Wednesday. So I pulled them at least 59 to 60 days from that. Could have been. I don't know. I'm just speculating because of how the pups look. They all survived. They all made it, through to at least 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? They start dying because of dehydration and from that diamond dog food. So, you complicate the due dates of your dog when you do multiple breedings. That's why a lot of breeders only do they one and done with the surgical, which is understandable. Then your dog got pregnant on this day, because the semen lasts up in your dog at least 2 days, you know what I'm saying? So if you breed her today, that don't mean she got pregnant today. She could get pregnant today, but that don't mean that she did, you know what I'm saying? She could have got pregnant tomorrow or the next day, you know what I'm saying? Whenever that semen reach those eggs and fertilize those eggs. So with Lola, we did 2 breedings back to back. So if I pull 61 days from the last breeding, I'm still 62 days from the first breeding. So, it's just counting them days and making sure them days. The best thing to do is to get a reverse progesterone test when you think your dog is about to be pregnant or about to have puppies or whatever. So that's the safest thing to do. But I've been doing it so long, I go with my dog. I let my dog tell me. Then I can reach back there and see if I'm, seeing mucus or anything like that. So I kind of know when to take the dogs in and pull puppies safely from the mom. Just do know, if you do pull early, you don't allow mom to go through that labor stage, then you're gonna have a couple of days where you're hands-on. Because when the mom goes into labor, they release a hormone that, tells them like, hey, mommy mode got to kick in. You know what I'm saying? I got to sit down, lay down and feed these puppies. I'm a mama now. I got puppies. I got babies I have to look after. If they don't do that, they're not going to want to sit in the box, sit in the whatever you weapon in. They're not going to want to be around the puppies. They're going to sniff them and smell them. And I went through that with Pretty Black. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled too early. She didn't release that hormone. She didn't want to be a mother. 4 days later, boom, it kicked in. She was ready to be a mom. So one thing one of my friends told me, he's also a breeder. He told me that, to go ahead and get the placenta after your C-section, get the placenta and allow the mom to eat the placenta. That kind of gives her that hormone and show her, that kind of kicks mommy mode in. So that's what he said he does on all his litters. So I am going to try that one time. I'm going to see how that works. But yeah, man, what do you guys prefer? Surgicals, AIs, TCIs, or natural ties? Me personally, I prefer AI. Wham, bam, thank you, man. And then I like to do more than one. I do at least three AIs just to, better the odds, man. TCI, I do an AI and a TCI. AI, 2 AIs, a TCI, something like that, you know what I'm saying? But my go-to is the AI, cost-wise, for one. And then, it's just, I think it's just less stressful on the female, man. AI and TCI less stressful. I don't want to cut my dog open twice, you know what I'm saying? That's just not, I don't believe it. I'm not gonna do that. Cut her. She already has to get cut open for the C-section. Why would I cut her open for surgical when I can just do a regular breeding? You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that, man. Y'all let me know. Comment down below what y'all prefer, man, when y'all breeding. So I'm gonna end this video out. If y'all ain't already subscribed to the channel, man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Consider joining the family, man. We steady growing, man. We at almost 11,000 subscribers, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. It's just, tap in with me, man. Y'all see that I respond to comments. I clap back at comments, man. I engage with y'all, man. If y'all engage with me, I'm engaged with y'all, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up. So we're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways and raffles for sure, man. So when these raffles come up and the giveaway come up, man, y'all tap in, man. If y'all trying to get in some of this action, man, get in some of these puppies, man, for real. So on that note, I'm going to let y'all check out these bulls, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.